Chicago and the Philippines. A comprehensive review of the week's special community events, featuring many exciting personalities, handled by the most professional Chicago Philippine Reports TV staff.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Chicago Philippine Reports TV, still the #1 Filipino show in the Midwest. I'm Girly Pascual. Welcome to our show. Today we have all the top stories from the Philippines. We also have what's happening in our own Filipino-American community of Chicago. We have interesting interviews led by our very own executive producer, Miss Veronica Layton. We have Bridget Cotero Carino. All these are coming up and more afterward from our sponsors. Please stay with us.
Interior and Local Government Secretary John Vic Remulla said he will ask the local government unit of Parañaque City to explain the existence of the raided company in Barangay Tambo, which operates like a Philippine offshore gaming operator or POGO. Last January 8, more than 400 foreign nationals allegedly involved in scamming activities were arrested by the Bureau of Immigration.
Full operation 400 plus. So magkano magsusulat kami sa LGU para hihingi kami ng paliwanag kung ano talaga nangyari.
Remulla earlier said that LGUs were instructed to include the possibility of POGO operations of companies during their renewal process for business permits. Remulla said he will release an order to mayors to submit every end of the month a report that their cities or municipalities are POGO-free.
Pero mensahe ito sa lahat ng mga LCE. Tibayin niyo ang trabaho niyo, usayin niyo ang trabaho niyo, siguraduhin niyo, inspection niyo lahat ng mga building kasi kayo rin ang mananagot kung mahuli namin na pinasok niyo pala building at hindi niyo ni-report sa amin.
Meantime, BI Commissioner Joel Anthony Viado said the arrested foreign nationals, mostly Chinese, will be deported.
Undergoing pa yung processing. So what we had to do was get the names and yung status. Kailangan namin i-verify at i-cross-check sa immigration.
The BI said it will continue its surveillance and manhunt operations as only 400 were arrested out of a total of 11,000 illegal aliens who used to work for POGOs remain in the country.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Do you need to get your hands on some extra money right now? Maybe $25,000 or more? If you're a homeowner, now is a perfect time to get cash out. While homes in many neighborhoods like yours have gone up in value, you can use the money for anything. It's yours. You can buy an investment property, pay for college, pay off higher interest debt, or make home improvements. A cash out refinance is the perfect solution to get the cash you need. If you need $25,000, $50,000, or even $100,000, now's the time. Home values are up, and so is your equity. We offer you a way to use it. No need to sell your home or use your savings. Call New American Funding now and speak to a cash out refi specialist and see how much cash out you can get.
Call New American Funding at 855-332-3929. That's 855-332-3929. Call 855-332-3929.
Via Times, vital news, vibrant views for the Filipino Asian communities in Chicago. Via Times for your most interesting and exciting reading and your party coverages. Via Time has very interesting columnists. You name it, Via Times has it. Law, Filipino news, dentistry, immigration, humor, serious opinions, health, beauty, mysticism, Bata Corner, showbiz, and intelligently written editorials. Call Via Times at 773-866-0811.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show today. I have a very interesting, exciting, and very popular personality in our Chicago Filipino-American community. Her name is Lourdes Mon. Lourdes Mon is, as you know, she's very familiar to you. She writes for Via Times. And she has also her own television show, and and also she interviews a lot of people like me. All right, welcome to our show, Lourdes.
Hello, Veronica. How are you?
Okay. All right. It's very cold here in Chicago. I feel cold anyway. What else is new, right?
I know.
Okay.
But I miss the snow, though. I like snow.
Not much snow.
Not much.
We're better off here being cold than experiencing the fires in California.
Correct. Yeah. We were just in California visiting my son, and this was before the fire. Yeah.
Gosh.
How are you?
How am I? Oh, I'm okay, Lourdes. Something wrong with the audio earlier. I'm okay. I've survived the holidays, and now facing the our deadline for Via Times.
Just finished one.
Okay, I invited you here today for this interview because as the president of the board of directors or board of trustees of the Philippine Independence Week Committee or PIWC, you have been serving as its president for 2 years now, right?
This is going to be the second year, yes.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
Because you're such a very dynamic leader. And okay, well, let's talk about the PIWC because I know that this year it is going to be celebrating its 50th year anniversary, correct?
Correct, yes. And it's going to be a very exciting year.
Okay. Now, all right. So what is in the offing for PIWC this year?
A lot of activities. We're going to start, of course, with the flag raising downtown Chicago with the Philippine Consulate General participating. And the chairman for this year, Dr. Nida Blancas Arnaiz, has a lot of activities lined up for the celebration. And so after the flag ceremony and a short program at the Daily Center, well, it will be followed by And it's gonna be practically almost the whole month. We will be celebrating Philippine Week, which is usually what we do, not just for 1 week, but it stretched out to several weeks. And so we're gonna have the parade after the flag ceremony and the picnic. But the big celebration is gonna be the gala on June, I think, 28th. And we have started preparing already after the celebration last year. So you can imagine a lot of people are now preparing. Yeah. So somebody's calling too.
Calling you, right?
Anyway, that's mine.
Okay. All right. Just
So
go.
no, okay. So lots of activities, and it's gonna celebrate from we celebrate from the senior citizens to the young children with the essay contest, a program, and celebration with senior citizens. Lots of activities, and you know that being the you cover the whole thing year after year. I think since the beginning, right? With Via Times.
Sounds very exciting. It's just the beginning of the year, and Lourdes is talking about activities that really are going to happen in June. June 12 is the celebration of the Philippine Independence Week, and we do it every year for the last 50 years. Now, Lourdes, some people have been asking, what is the role of the Board of Trustees over the PIWC committee? As the president, as the current president of the what we call the BOT, can you please let us know the role of the or roles of the BOT?
Well, the BOT or the board kind of supports the whoever is the chairman for the year. We make sure, well, you know that we are 501c3, and so there are things that we have to comply with. All right, and therefore we kind of guide the chairman for the year on all the activities, and we let her know what she has to comply with in terms of government obligations. Yeah. And the members are all the past chairman through the years. Mm-hmm.
Okay, the members are the past PIWC chairpersons.
Correct.
How many members do you have? Around how many members do you have now?
It varies from year to year because some come in and they go out, and so around 12 to 15 are active year after year.
Here's what I found.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, very good. And it's really quite active in preparing for the Philippine Independence celebration every year. And so how do they vote for the president or officers of the Board of Trustees?
Oh, it is a community involvement. All those who have been involved actively for the past 3 years, and their names are included in the souvenir program book. They are the ones who vote for the chairman for the year. So there's There's really good participation from community leaders and community people who are active in the community. It is really a good way for Filipinos to get involved in.
Okay, well, can you take us, maybe we can have peep at the celebration, at the PIWC celebration in June. Do you already have the keynote speaker?
At this point, we don't have a keynote speaker, but the chairman, Dr. Nice, is in the Philippines right now, and I think she's talking to several government officials, and I don't know whom she's going to be able to get as our keynote speaker. At this point, we don't have anybody yet, but she's hoping to get somebody from the Philippines, and we will let your viewing audience know as soon as we get that information.
Okay. Well, so Lourdes, the PIWC has been here for 50 years as an organization. And congratulations for that. And congratulations for both of
To
us.
all of us, yes.
Yes, because you and I are both have been both active members.
Correct.
And now my question is, what is it in this organization that makes it a survivor or different from other organizations?
Well, this organization encompasses a lot of our members in the community, and it is the celebration of the independence of the Philippines from Spain. And so that's why we are celebrating every month of June. And this year is really special because it's the 50th anniversary of our own celebrations. So it's gonna actually start with your sister, who is in charge of the kickoff. Nanette Miranda will be starting the kickoff for this year. So it's going to be very exciting.
Very good. And so, all right, very good. You mentioned the name Nanette Miranda. That's my sister.
That's your sister.
All right. I wish her good luck.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Maybe you will help her.
Yes.
So we'll have a good attendance. But
For
I think
the kickoff. The kickoff will be February, right?
February 1st. It's pretty soon.
Wow, very, very
a few weeks.
Gosh. And this is the PIWC celebration is really very noteworthy because it stirs in us the love for our mother country, some sort of our old patriotism. And, it's a very good custom that we instill among us here in Chicago and other Filipinos in other parts of the world, right?
Correct. Well, we are very proud of our Philippine independence, and that is something that we want to celebrate every year. Actually, we have been celebrating this for the Philippines has been celebrating this for 127 years. So we are very young compared to the original celebration of Philippine independence. But we are very excited about this year, our 50th celebration. And it's going to be the big gala night will be the 28th of June at the Hyatt Regency. Mhm.
This is also the time for us, ladies and gentlemen, to wear proudly our Philippine national costume, right?
Oh, I'm always proud to wear my my
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. Okay, one last word, Lourdes. Please invite our viewing audience to the upcoming celebration of the PIWC.
Yes, I would like everybody to be not only to attend the different activities, but to get involved. And to do that, you can easily get in touch with me through Veronica or Veronica herself. We are very much involved. And so if you want to get involved, if you want to attend the different activities, starting with, like I said, the kickoff, and then we have the parade, the picnic, the gala night, we have the Senior Citizens Day. There is a program for the children. All of these things you can participate in. You can attend, be a participant, be a participant. And you can always call Veronica. Veronica and I are always in touch with each other. So there's no problem. Please get yourself involved with the 50th celebration of Philippine independence. And thank you, Veronica, for giving me a chance to be on your show today.
Thank you so much, Lourdes, Miss Lourdes Mon, for gracing our show today. And we're so proud that you appeared in our show today. And we wish you good luck and good health for this year 2025. Maraming salamat sa iyo, Lourdes.
Thank you, Veronica.
And maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye!
Bye now.
It's more fun in the Philippines.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of this show. Today, I have a very familiar face, figure, and personality. And of course, many of you really know this woman, a very fascinating, interesting, and amazing woman in our community, Miss Maria Gurley Pascual. Hi,
Vero.
Hey,
Finally.
gracious. It's about time that you appear in this show. And well, Gurley still has the title of anchor person of this show. Okay. And
Yes.
she should really be going active in this year 2025 in our CPR.
I will.
All right, very good. But Gurley is here. I invited her to appear on our show to talk about the status of the real estate business in this country, if not in our state. All right. Gurley, well, she is really a very, very successful woman in the real estate business. She's
Wow, thank you, Veronica. My God.
she is one of the queens, if not the queen of the real estate business. Welcome to our show, girlie. Our show. Really, this is our show. All right. Very good.
Good afternoon, Veronica. Good afternoon, everybody who has been our loyal viewers and, of course, followers of your broadcast right now. I mean, after COVID, everything changed, but you look amazing, by the way. So, yeah.
Same to you. Thank you so much.
As always, I have to defend your agelessness. You know, that's my favorite chore. Defending your beauty. But anyway, I wanted to say hello, and I'm so honored to be here today. Thank you for inviting me. And yes, let's talk about real estate. So, what's the outlook for 2025? My God, the year is coming to a close. I'm excited. I thought this year was going to be, you know, a little bit slow because of different factors. One, lack of inventory in the beginning of the year. Two, of course, the rising mortgage rates. The Fed said they were going to bring it down in the summer, but it didn't go down. As a matter of fact, it even went up. Okay. Now, due to, I guess, you know, the positivity or the outlook of the people with the new president, you know, again, your favorite. Let's not talk politics. We're just talking real estate. I think there's going to be a very robust 2025 in real estate. Okay. In fact, as soon as the elections happen, the interest rates are now under 7. You can get a loan right now for 6.5, 6.8. And this is the time when I'm supposed to be not busy, but I am. Suddenly, buyers are coming out of the woodwork right after the elections. So I'm happy. And I feel very blessed that because of you, Via Times, Cprtv, Veronica, I really owe my success to being associated with our paper, Via Times, and of course, Cprtv, but most of all, because of you. You've always been a very, very supportive boss, publisher, but ultimately friend, and more importantly, family. So, Veronica, my God, my thanks to you over and over again. Even though we don't see each other, even though you hear about my successes, I always tell people without Via Time CPR I don't think I'll be enjoying my stature right now as you know, one of the more successful brokers in the Chicagoland, Illinois area. So thank you, Veronica. And
you are most welcome, Girlie. And Girlie has been writing for Via Times as the columnist of the popular column named Gmail.
yes, we were there before Gmail came out,
great.
Veronica. We're so proud of that, right?
Oh, correct. Yeah.
They cannot boot us out because we had Gmail before Gmail had theirs. So that's our claim to fame, Vero. Right?
And when you started it, really, Gmail stands for what?
Girlie's Mail.
I love it.
So yeah, so we have a lot of memories together. And in fact, I wanted to show the viewers a picture of ours again, because I've been digging our album. So here we go. Do you see it?
I love that picture, Girlie.
Oh my God.
All
Can
right.
you see that? Yeah. So I mean, the two of us, my God, years and years of friendship, years and years of being together. And I don't see you slowing down, my darling.
Correct.
I think I got that work ethic from you. Just push. You know, love what you do, right? Love what you do. So I truly admire you, darling. You were ahead of the curve. Number one lady of business and you know, entrepreneurship. Can you imagine how old is Via Times now?
Via is now 43 years old.
Oh my God, older than my son. Ano ba yan? Oh my God. So, and you're still going strong, bro. Every time people see you, they really cannot imagine asking me your age because they're just gonna get mad. And that's what I say. Stop asking me her age because you're just gonna get
what?
mad.
I
Right?
correct. We both should thank God for the blessings that were
Yeah.
given.
Blessings. Yeah.
Blessing for our beauty and our success.
But anyway, going back to real estate, for those of you who are still on the fence, just okay. The number one question, Vero, people ask me, especially young people who are just getting married, starting out, they always tell me, when is the best time, to buy real estate because the interest rates are fluctuating and all that and all that. And I always say, as soon as you get approved, nothing like starting out anywhere in real estate. As long as you have a property, you have a piece of the American pie, you have a piece of the American dream, and you are starting financial stability for your family. You know, it's standing. Stocks, sure, you can make money off of stocks, but there's nothing you can hold on to. Real estate, it's there. Whatever happens, nakatayo, So, yes, please call or text, email me. I'm on Facebook, I'm on social media, and I'm on Via Times.
Of course. Well,
Yeah.
the expert's mouth, we should really listen very well. And what else, Girly, can you advise our viewing audience about?
Okay, so the things to watch out for, how do I know I'm qualified? Number one, just go to the bank you deal with. There's nobody pressures you into anything, okay? Get educated about how to qualify for a loan. Guess what? There's a new loan product. I'm so excited. I don't offer it. It's because of the lenders that I've worked with through the years, but especially this guy. I've worked with him for more than 5 years. He's the VP of Wintrust. If you know a student in your family, okay, that has a student loan of about 45,000, do you know there's a loan program that will pay that off if they buy a property? As long as they have a good job, have been at work, at least a year and a half, 2 years. If you're an RN, 6 months, you can buy anything. Can you believe that, Vero? They will pay off $40,000 of your loan, plus student loan only, plus give you $5,000 to close for closing costs.
Really?
Yes. So if you know of anybody, I know your brain is working right now because I do have friends that have kids that just graduated. So talk to them, tell them to call me because out of 40,000 is a forgivable grant from the government. And by the way, these grants, they offer it at the beginning of the year, and when it runs out, it runs out. Okay, like first time home buyer grants,
Yeah.
these are regular grants from $6,000 to $8,000. They give you in closing costs. So for example, your down payment is, let's say, 10,000, then your closing cost is 5,000. They give you 8 grand. So you only need to bring 8,000 to closing, half. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
See?
Really?
Really.
How to qualify?
As long as you have good credit and a job, that's it. In fact, the minimum loan credit, you only need 640 to qualify. Not even 700, bro. So, yeah. So, I know the wheels are turning in your head. I know you know people that I can help. I do. You know what? I lasted this long, Veronica, because like you like helping people. People call you first for information. That's why I'm telling you this information. And people come to me with all their real estate needs. Parents passed, kids are getting married, first time home buyers, last time home buyers. I've worked with all of them. I've been in real estate now for almost 40 years. Wow. Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember Christopher was just
Yeah, you were
a
just
baby?
the time. Yeah.
My God.
When
So yeah.
when I
Yeah.
met you.
When we met, we were both so young. Gosh. Time flies. But anyway,
Yeah.
so
Oh my God, I'm interested. I would like to know more about that, girly. And
Yeah, I'll write about it in my next column for January. That should be a good topic to write about, right? Because it's going to help a lot of students that want to be homeowners, single
the New
people
Year's issue.
or the New Year's issue.
Correct.
So yeah, so that's
Yes.
my great news for 2025. The
I have to say
forgivable
that.
grant for student loans,
Our
$40,000.
amazing girly always has something really uh, exciting tips to share with
Right.
us.
Yeah,
Oh
don't ask me
my
about love. You can ask me about homes.
God.
Anyway, so what's up for you, Veronica? What's up for our paper
You're
for 2025?
you now, the girly.
Ah,
You're interviewing me now.
yeah, I know. I'm just curious.
I just look forward to have an amazing life, like
Right.
what I've been doing now that I'm widowed,
I know.
all
I
alone,
know.
living alone.
You're such a strong lady,
Running a business.
girl. You're my idol. You're my idol.
Thank you. And
Oh,
continuing to run the media
yeah.
as
Yeah,
we
right.
have in this community, the Bio Times and the Cprtv. And
Right.
I'm very thankful to God for giving me a very nice, peaceful, and exciting life.
Yes, you do.
As
You do have
a stone woman.
yeah. I know. But we still have to meet up for lunch with other friends. Okay.
Happy to
So let's make that a promise before the new year.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
So
Yes, I'm a
okay, so don't worry about the interest rates. If you're able to buy, call me. Okay, I'll help you. Right?
all right. Very good.
Right.
All right. Let's all. Oh, Girly, how
Yes.
can our viewing audience reach you?
Okay. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I also have my webpage, realtyexecutivesadvance.com, Maria Wildor. That's my legal name. You can also search me, Maria Girly Pascual. It will also pop up with information on how to reach me, or they can call you because I know you'll give them my number,
Yeah,
right?
correct, correct. And, how?
Yeah.
Let's talk about your New Year's resolution,
Oh
Girly.
my God. I know.
New Year's
Okay. My
resolution.
number one resolution always my mouth too loud, too loud. I try to tone it down. Believe me.
Yeah. You
So
know what, girly with her mouth is always has a convincing power. I'm telling you, this woman,
I
she's
know. I
really
should be more like you. Chillax and always happy, mild mannered. I think you lost some of that oomph, Baro. I think you're accepting life elegantly and peacefully now, huh?
you
Right?
correct ka dyan.
It's not worth it, right? The stress is not worth it.
What else? There is nothing to do anyway, but
Yeah.
to devote yourself to grooming yourself, beautifying, and
Yeah, that's true. Kasi we naturally help people eh. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a lot of people with charities, but I want to try and tone down my voice, and I also want to be more involved with Kenzo. I'm kind of feeling guilty again because he's growing up, my grandson, and I need to take him, to the zoo, to the museum, whatever. He just turned 6, so cultivate the mind because I think that's very important for kids. So again, it's not about me; it's about him. I think I got lucky in the business because of him. To be honest with you, Veronica, my as soon as this kid was born, my sales doubled, my production doubled. I kid you not.
I noticed that,
Did
girly.
you notice that? I just got so busy. I don't know why. he's a blessing, you know.
It's
So
unbelievable that he's now 6 years old.
yeah,
Gary took care of our grandson since he was a baby.
yeah. Well, hopefully,
Years old.
Christopher will find somebody in the future. That's another resolution. I pray more for that.
Yes, yes, yes. All right.
Right.
And you and your grandson, Kenzo,
Yeah.
were our
My
featured
birthday,
cover
my
in Viacom
65th birthday. Yes. This year,
February
2024, February. Yes.
2024, right?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Time flies, huh, Bro?
That was the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful covers of
Thank you.
times.
And
Yes.
that was photographed by none other than my partner, Mr. James DC. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Wow.
Hi, James. Thank you.
See, our jack of all trades.
Yes, yes, yes. A very, very nice guy. And
Right. Your nephew. He has to be nice.
okay, one last word, girlie.
Sure, sure.
Before we sign off
Okay.
for the new year.
One more resolution. Oh my God. I think because of, I had an operation last year, and thank God I'm okay now. But removing alcohol, I think I'm more sharp. I just need to get back to the gym. So I think that's my last resolution, to be more physically fit for my age.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that's a good resolution. What do you think?
For your age. You
For
still
my age, darling. Ano ba?
but we're not going to say the number.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Okay, no numbers, no numbers except real estate numbers. So thank you to all my clients. Thank you to the Via Times family for my continuing success in this field. I'm proud to be one of the number one, real estate producers. Realty Executives Advance is my company. So when you think of real estate, think of me, girly. O,
Very
di ba?
wow. Oh my God. Thank you for gracing.
Thank you so much, Vero. I know this, took a while to come, but when we talk on screen, there's not enough time. And then when we talk in person, there's not enough time. Why is that? But as a treat, I'm gonna have my grandson say goodbye to everybody. My inspiration. Say hi.
How are you? Oh
Say
my
Merry Christmas.
Merry
That's the
Christmas.
little prince, Kenzo.
That's the little prince. I just picked him up from
Hi.
the school. So that's
Sugar
Wawa Vera. Say hello.
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 Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
So thank you, Veronica, for granting me or allowing me to be a guest in your ever increasing popular, Zoom interviews. Thank you so much. You're truly a gift to the community. So I pray that both our healths will, continue to carry us through all our endeavors. So maraming salamat.
Girlie, for your support and being a friend through the years.
Right, through the years, my God.
Say just I love you.
I love you too, darling.
And she has been a part of my life. And
And will continue to be a part of your life. Okay. So I'll see you soon.
Bye.
And everybody, Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays. Be
Maligayang
safe.
Pasko. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.
Bye.
This is a prayer and a reminder. All we have is now. Anak, umuwi ka na.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
Hi. I can't hug you. Don't touch me. Over the last several days, we have seen peaceful demonstrations.
Protests over police brutality continued here in Austin.
Remember when you started going to college? You came home a liberal?
Dad, please.
That's what they do to you guys in school.
All these people that we never met and never will meet because of what had happened to them. It's just too much.
The way that our family communicates is not necessarily, it's not great.
What advice would you give for those of us that are struggling?
Deal with it.
I think the norm for our communities has been to just stay silent and keep to your own business.
I could definitely be doing more than I'm doing right now, and I know that others can as well.
What if someone is called from God to be an activist?
I can answer that question.
Shouting revolution, oh wow, breaking each tradition.
You don't believe in the Black Lives Matter movement?
An advocacy group reporting at least 3,800 anti-Asian hate incidents since last March.
I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, maybe I should move home and be here with them.
I hope that this moment makes you take a step forward and a step together in the right direction.
In order for a subject to not be taboo in our community, there always has to be someone to start that conversation.
Yeah. You speak up for me when I can't speak up for myself. And I've seen you do that for other people.
I see a lot of people who just kind of cut off friends and family, and I don't think I can do that. I love my parents. This is a symbol of our voices. If you look at your neighbors around you, you will see who stands with you, who stands for you.
At least I know that you can stand up. That's the thing I'm so happy about.
We would like to welcome all of you to Baladna Jewelry. We have a very big selection of 21 karat gold jewelry imported from the Middle East, from Dubai, Saudi, and Bahrain. And we have a very big selection of diamond. We offer free financing for 6 months, and we have a layaway system which you can leave your stuff for 3 months. We repair gold and we buy old gold. Welcome to Baladna Jewelry.
Salamat po.
Good afternoon. This is Bridget Carino-Quechar bringing you this week's local news from our community. Secretary of State Alexi Giannoulias has drafted bipartisan legislation in collaboration with AARP Illinois to increase the age at which Illinois drivers must take a behind-the-wheel driving test from 79 to 87, while implementing new procedures to allow immediate relatives to report unsafe drivers. Illinois is currently the only state in the nation that requires a behind-the-wheel driving test for seniors based on age. In addition, Illinois is one of only 5 states that do not allow immediate family members to report concerns about a relative's driving ability. Latest statistics from the Illinois Department of Transportation reveal in 2023 the crash rate for drivers 75 and older is 24.61 per 1,000 drivers, which is lower than every age range of drivers between 16 and 74 years old. The Illinois State Treasurer's Office returned nearly $299 million in missing money during 2024. Illinois State Treasurer Michael Frericks announced today. Illinois' Missing Money Program, also known as iCash, processed 331,032 claims last year. Preliminary numbers show that $260.6 million in cash and $38 million in securities were returned last year. The average amount of a claim was $902. Putting money back in people's pockets helps families and our state's economy. This money belongs with its rightful owners, Treasurer Frericks said. We have made it easier to file a claim in many cases and streamlined the system with the help of state lawmakers. iCash is one of the state's oldest consumer protection initiatives. The state treasurer is tasked with safeguarding unclaimed property, including unpaid life insurance benefits, forgotten bank accounts, unused rebate cards, and the contents of overlooked safe deposit boxes. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics report released on Friday, job growth exceeded expectations, adding 256,000 jobs in December. The unemployment rate edged down to 4.1% from 4.2%, slightly better than anticipated, wrapping up a year that saw a return to pre-pandemic norms. Employment grew notably in social assistance, healthcare, and government sectors. While the final jobs report for 2024 highlights the resilience of the U.S. labor market in recovering from the pandemic, economic uncertainty remains as we enter 2025, said Marissa Calderon, President and CEO of Prosperity Now. Potential policy changes related to taxes, immigration, tariffs, and the federal workforce under the new administration could significantly impact the labor market's trajectory. The National Asian Pacific American Women's Forum, in partnership with the Emory University Center for Reproductive Health Research in the Southeast, released a report uncovering the systemic barriers Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander women and gender-expansive individuals face in accessing sexual and reproductive health care. The report focuses on the Atlanta metro region in Georgia, a state currently enforcing a 6-week abortion ban, and reveals alarming disparities rooted in a lack of culturally competent care and critical knowledge gaps. The report, Sexual and Reproductive Health Care in the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Community, Understanding Barriers to Access in Georgia, details how AANHPI communities face unique obstacles in accessing SRH care. A key finding is the deficit of healthcare providers equipped to understand and respect the diverse cultural and religious backgrounds of AANHPI individuals. Additionally, the report identifies critical knowledge gaps in topics like abortion, with 67% of Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islander respondents and over 2 in 5 Asian respondents reporting that they rarely or never discuss abortion with family or peers. The Illinois Secretary of State's office is working to bring IDs in Apple Wallets to Illinois residents in the future, with the goal of launching by the end of the year, Secretary Alexi Juniulius announced today. This capability will enable residents to seamlessly and securely add and present their driver's licenses and state IDs in person and in apps using their iPhone or Apple Watch. The news follows legislation that took effect at the beginning of the year, which enabled the Secretary of State's office to begin this work. The plan includes robust testing requirements to ensure the office delivers the most secure and private product for Illinois residents, Juniulius said. We're excited to have kickstarted our work with Apple, a company that shares our commitment to data security, to provide IDs and Apple Wallet that will offer convenience and privacy for Illinoisans, said Juniulius, whose office pushed for the legislation enabling the development of mobile driver's licenses and state IDs in Illinois. This is the first component of a multifaceted approach to deliver a state-of-the-art mobile driver's license and state ID program that leverages best-in-class technology for residents. This January, the American Red Cross urges donors to give blood or platelets now to help protect the blood supply from the growing impact of severe winter weather. Donors of all blood types, particularly type O negative blood donors and those giving platelets, are needed to help save lives this month. Severe winter weather and wildfires have already caused the cancellation of hundreds of blood drives in 2025, resulting in several thousand blood and platelet donations going uncollected as the threat of more storms builds. Hazardous weather conditions can also make it tougher to move vital blood products across the Red Cross network. potentially impacting and affecting deliveries to hospitals and some locations. Additionally, cold and flu season may prevent people from keeping donation appointments as they rest and recover from illness. Now more than ever, your donation can make a life-saving difference. Consider rolling up your sleeves to help ensure patients receive the care they need this winter. As required by Executive Order 2024-01, the Illinois Department of Health Care and Family Services, IHFS, submitted to the Governor and the General Assembly its first report from the Advisory Council on Financing and Access to Sickle Cell Disease Treatment and Other High-Cost Drugs and Treatment. The report evaluates the success and challenges of various value and outcome-based payment approaches implemented in other states and includes recommendations for financing and increasing equitable access for these drugs in Illinois. In fulfillment of the executive order, the Advisory Council met 6 times over the past 6 months, culminating in the production of this report. When I signed the executive order to create this council, it was clear with the goal of making life-changing gene and cell therapy treatments affordable and available to every Illinoisan, said Governor J.B. Pritzker. Ultimately, these recommendations are centered around the goal of promoting equitable access to health care for all Illinoisans, said Acting IFHS Director Elizabeth M. Whitehorn. That's all for today. Thank you for watching our news this week. This is Bridget. See you next time.
It's more fun in the Philippines.